What's up, guys? We're back. Transport Fever 2. Oh, buddy. What's up, guys? Alright, we got our audio. Alright, here we go. Alright, so I'm starting on another map. Got some requests from a few of you to show how I build maps. I was like, hey, might as well live stream it. So today I've been wanting to make, I don't know how to explain it, a short line type railroad, or just a lot of like industries, customized industries. Um, so you can have basically like what they call locals on the real life railroad, deliver and pick up cargo. What's going on, James? Um, so I got some ideas in mind. I want to make a pretty cool like industrial park out this way. This will kind of be like the valley where your short line, I guess, could be. You can also utilize trucking, boats, planes, I don't care, but it's going to be based on a short line or a branch line from a Class 1 railroad running into here. Probably make some farms, probably have a couple cities, and then I'll have probably one good sized industrial park where there'll be like a lot of switching and stuff like that. So, already got the mountains going. Now, the reason why I have this going through here is on this side, we're going to have what I call a portal. It's just kind of like a fictional outlet, if you would. So we'll have one right here with some freestyle industry maps. Come out, we'll have a main line run through here, around, wind around the river, and then we'll have the other side of the map's portal right there. So it'll just be kind of like a run through, be some freight you can run through here, which then you can use to deliver into here. Probably make a freight yard right along the river, probably right about here. And we'll have our line run through out into the valley. So let me just kind of doing some basic stuff right now. Planting some trees. Just trying to get a little bit of detail going. I'll end up saving this map and then opening a new game because it will be a saved game on the workshop. All the railroad tracks and everything will be pre-laid. It just won't come with any trains. That'll be up to you. I'll have all the routes and stuff pre-planned, so that'll at least take care of that for you guys. So yeah. If you guys have any suggestions, throw them in the comments or the chat. Took a break for a while. Sometimes I just get kind of burned out. Sometimes I don't play any video games for months. Got kind of busy, so that didn't help either. So we're back. I'm not sure to what capacity, but I would like to make a pretty cool map with this idea in mind. So we'll see if I can get something good going here. If you hear me slurping, it's because I'm drinking a protein drink. Alright. I also figured out how to reskin some locomotives and stuff like that, so make sure to go check those out on the workshop. Hope to do more of those in the future. Those are pretty time consuming, so that's why I haven't come out with anything new. So, alright. So, first things first. Contemplating if I should build a road first or the railroad. Probably the railroad. So, just trying to make sure I got everything I need. Let's see, I'm going to build a road right now. We're in 1850, so let's catch up a bit. I think I'm going to put this into 1980. You guys can always change that when it comes out. I don't care. I just like having more modern options. So put a 2-lane highway through here. We'll start it here. Okay. This gives you an idea of the size of the valley. So we got plenty of room, which will work out perfect. I'll try to get this in a straight line. So this will be, once again, it'll be like a run-through road. Meant to simulate it crossing, ending over here. I like putting roads down first, because when you spawn cities, they are spawned more realistically, and I'll show you what I mean by that. Let's go here to the cities. This is actually my first time playing with the new update, believe it or not. It's been out for a couple months, I think. So let's see. Let's make a pretty good sized city. I think I'm going to put it off to the right. You could do a computer. So if you notice, it builds it with a grid pattern, or normally if you just spawn a city like over here, sometimes it creates some funky stuff. See how it's kind of at an angle? Some of the roads might come off kind of funky. This one actually turned out pretty good. But yeah, I just like laying down some roads first. Alright, I think we'll put another one out this way. I'll make it two to where there's some options for some passenger trains or bus transit. So that's why I'm going to put a couple of bigger towns here. Then I'll probably run some country roads off this direction, so you'll have like the city between these two, and then kind of like the rural countryside out that way. I need 2 town names, James. Type them in there. And that's what I'll name these 2 towns. Alright. Let's see, I'll put a kind of a basic road. We'll come off here. We'll go off this way quite a ways. No real plan, I'm just kind of winging it. Okay, the computer's not having a fun time at the moment. Let's see, let's go like that, it's probably straight. So I'll probably make kind of the main industrial park far away from any of these cities, because when you place custom buildings down, these cities overrun them and it just looks really bad. As the cities grow, you know, if I were to put an industrial park like right here with some custom buildings and stuff, it would look cool until the city gets real big, and then it would not look cool. So industry starts spawning over the top of it. It's just a mess. We'll put another road going off this way. Try to get it as straight as I can, in accordance to, you can kind of see these lines, so I kind of try to aim for that. And then we'll go back this way. If you have any suggestions, throw them in there. I think maybe we'll come off like this, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. I think we'll put a real small town over here. Let's kind of put a few towns along. comment some city names and I'll name my towns whatever you say, as long as it's appropriate. Let's see, should we put a little city right here? Yeah, I think that looks good. It's kind of like a crossroads. Maybe put one out here too. Kind of try to make it like you'll see in the Midwest, where it's kind of these country roads, and at the crossing points there's some little towns and all that good stuff. Like that too. And yeah, why don't we put maybe a little mountain town up here, just to give us some variety. Leica, Peoria. Interesting names. Peoria is a nice city. What state is Peoria located in? Come around like this, and then we'll kind of put the city down in this little sag right here. Alright, and we'll finish it off like that. Illinois. Have you been to the Illinois Railroad Museum, James? Seems awful big for a tiny city, but whatever. Mount Arlington. Alright. Mount. Boom. There it is, Mount Arlington. I think we'll leave this end of it free because I want to lay the railroad first, because the railroads have been around far longer than any freeways or roads really. So I want to lay the railroad first, and then we'll lay the freeway in according to the railroad. So we'll basically kind of follow it, mirror it, like most do in real life. And then that'll create good opportunities for like overpasses and stuff that you would typically find. Just to give a little bit more realistic look. Alright, let's put a small city here too, because here's another crossroads. Peoria. Is Peoria, if I'm saying it right, is that a decent sized town? Because if so, I'll name one of these big cities Peoria. Alright, let's see here. What kind of stuff we can play around with. Definitely going to be farm heavy. Just want to see what kind of buildings we got, so I can kind of game plan in my head. see what some of these look like. Those are pretty nice. Extend the height and the width of it. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Some good warehouses. That'll be good. Download some new mods. I'm looking for those. Oh yeah, coaling tower. That'll look nice. I'll have to make like a mine or something to do with that. 315. Here we go. Some nice commercial buildings. Cool. Alright, so it is a decent sized town. So we'll name this one over here Peoria. I see it, someone else joined the chat. If you would like to name a city in this map, comment in the chat what you would like it named. Alright, Peoria. So back to here. So for those of you that just joined, my plan is to basically make like a short line railroad throughout this valley. Have a main line that runs, that basically follows this river out to the other side. Have a branch line cut off, run into here. And then have a bunch of farms. I want to build an industrial park with a bunch of interactive industries so you can run yard jobs, locals, all that good stuff. So I'm kind of just going through my assets right now to see what I got that I can use. A lot of good stuff. Also, I'm going to do my best to incorporate the other means of transportation as well, so it's not just a railroad heavy map. Oh, that's a weird looking building. World's largest what? Oh, that's cool. This is I think a newer mod that came out. I think it's called Commerce Buildings. You can look it up on the workshop. Really nice detail. Not a whole lot I've seen so far where I can make like industries come up and interchange with, but I could place this kind of stuff around the industrial park, make like a shopping center. Oh, that one's pretty neat. Look at that. Props to whoever made these buildings. If you guys would, make sure to like the video and share with anybody you think would enjoy it. I'm always trying to grow this channel, and the more steam we can pick up, the more I'll be doing this for you guys. So if we can get 2,000 subscribers, then it would be worth a lot more of my time. Just gotta prioritize important life stuff over this at the moment, but that could change if we can climb on up there. Alright, so we got those. Some cool construction implements. Sometimes I like to make it look like they're building a new line somewhere. Alright. So, I'm trying to think of what else that should be next. There's definitely certain things you should do in order. I'm just trying to game plan right now. I think I will start on the farms. So kind of be heavy farming in this area. It's kind of my plan. I think what I'll do is I will make a dirt road. Ajario, what's going on? I hope I said your name right. I've never been known to have the best pronunciation. One thing I don't like is when you get to a more modern era, there's no option for dirt roads anymore. Kinda sucks. But we'll just use this for now. How about you run an Amtrak in the farming land? I'll probably have an option to like run Amtrak out through here, kind of paralleling the main highway. Then maybe coming out this direction, having a little town right here, and maybe one out this way or out the other way, so that oh yeah, 1850 for a second. Yeah, that would work. Genius. Let's play real quick and pause it. Do nothing. It's 1950. Come on now. There we go. Do a medium country road. Yeah, small looks better. Come out this way. I kind of want to make it as far away from these towns as possible so that it doesn't get overrun. It's kind of be like the farmer's road. Alright. Let's go here. So what we'll probably do is I'll go do the paint, get some dirt. Clear some grass. Have like the farmer's house and barn and all that good stuff. So a little bit more room. Sure you guys have seen, but then got some other maps up on the workshop. Always interested to hear what you guys think of those. I use my real life railroading experience to try to make the best maps I can. Let's see. Yeah, that looks pretty good right there. Go like that in the back here. Do I make the trains really long on here? Sometimes. It depends, like, I guess what I'm going for, depending on the map I make. This map, probably. I just like making realistic railroad maps, but you can still utilize everything else too, like planes, trucking, all that good stuff. Let's put this right here. And then have the big barn. Let's clear some more room. Got the barn. That like right here-ish. That looks pretty good. What else do we got? We got this stuff right here. It's a big shed is what it's called. I think we'll do a little bit of this. Put a couple of these things side by side. A train show, what do you mean exactly? Put this right here. Try to give it that farm feel. See what else do we got? We got a big water tower. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Should we put it out by the road though? Or should we put it over here? That's the question. It's a more modern one. Fertilizer silo. Yeah, we have to put that on there too. So this will be like the main farm for this whole area is probably what I'm thinking. And then maybe like a few other small ones out this way or out that way. So let's go back to the paint, give us some more room. A model train show. Yeah, I don't got the time or the money to make a model train show. That's for sure. Let's see what else is. Pigsty. Industrial mill. We'll use that for something else. Greenhouse. Put that like right here. This will be kind of like your general farm. Back this way. Poultry farm. Alright, we'll probably stay away from that. Let's put the water tower right here. Alright, now let's place some equipment around. Just to give it a decent look. That is a big pig. Oh my goodness. That would be bad. That thing got angry, huh? Logs. Let's put them over by the house. It's probably just some good old firewood. Cart. Yeah, we'll put this, be like a decoration right here. Alright, let's see if we got the field plopper on here. We should. Alright, it's not in that asset. These buildings are pretty cool. I'll use these for a lot of the industrial buildings when I make the industrial park. These buildings too. Truck assets, blah blah blah. Alright, here we go. Field plopper. Wheat or corn? What kind of farmer we got? Tell me. Alright, so this will be like where the railroad pulls up. Load probably grain. I forget the commodities on this game. I'm drawing a blank. Wheat. Alright, let's go for wheat. So we'll go like this. We'll give ourselves some room. Nice and spaced out. Now I think these will keep us separated from the cities if they were to get really big. So that's good. Go off this way likewise. I just try to get into the ballpark. It doesn't need to be 100%. Collision. Okay. So we'll leave it like that, and then we'll put one right here. That looks pretty good. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you can do that. We'll come this way with it. Leave this open because we'll have rail coming into here. Do it like right here ish. It's a bit too close to the road. Come off this way with it. Right about like that. And I'll make a little bit smaller of a field so we at least get a little bit more out of it. And let's do some soil. Go like this. Be a little thinner. And like that. Glad to see you back streaming, man. Thanks, Justin. I appreciate it. Yeah, things are going good. Just, sometimes you get busy. Sometimes I just want to take a break from playing video games altogether. Just because I just get busy and life comes up, but everything's all good. No complaints. Just doing our thing. So now, we'll turn the strength down. We'll kind of give it some detail. Likewise. Don't want to get rid of all the grass, but on a farm like this, it's mostly going to be dirt from all the activity, but it's not going to be like 100% dirt. Just kind of gives it more of a realistic look, especially in between the fields. That's where you would, dry farm equipment, all that good stuff. So they're going to be heavily used. I'm working on a new map. The idea is you can run like a short line railroad, along with everything else, of course, trucking, all that good stuff. But main idea is like a short line railroad, or you can have a, um, like a primary railroad, whether it be the UP or the Norfolk Southern or whoever. So you have a main line that will run through, follow the river, end up over here. I'll have two portals on each side where there's freight that you can feed into. And then right about here we'll have a line that cuts off, runs down here into the valley. There'll be a lot of industry and switching and all that good stuff down in here. This farm will be one of them. I'm going to make a pretty detailed industrial park outside of these cities. Be where like all the businesses kind of round up all their goods in and out, like you'll find in real life. Also, we have these cities here, so you'll probably have like a little passenger line too. So you can do that. That'll tie into the main line that runs through the valley. So that's kind of the idea. I got this idea to do like a little short line something a while back, and actually made a full-on map, but it just didn't turn out very good on how I wanted. So, yeah, so we're gonna do some agriculture, some industry, probably have like a rock quarry around here. So probably have like a main freight yard somewhere around here, gather everything up, and then have an interchange with the main line somewhere. So just a little different concept than these other big maps I've been making in the past. If you have any suggestions on what you would like to see in the future when it comes to maps or whatever, make sure to comment. I want to make this pretty detailed, but I don't want to go as crazy as I have in the past. Those took a lot of time and energy and kind of burn you out after a while, so it'll still be a good map. I'll make it good. I'll make it fun. It's just a simpler concept this time. So I think we should add some more fields right here. We'll do a couple empty fields. Something you see sometimes too, I'll probably wait until I lay the track, is I'll probably run the track through here and then have some trees on each side, so it's kind of like treed in. Put some trees around the farm too. Make it look like it's been here for a while. Been passed down through the generations. The Kitty Y would be awesome. I'm trying to recall, I've heard that name, but I can't remember where that's at. If you could refresh my memory, that'd be good. Alright, so what else can we do here? I think we'll do another farm. building pack's pretty phenomenal. Trying to see if there's any silo looking things, so I'm not just using the same stuff all the time. Ah, Feather River Canyon, that's right. That would be cool. That would be a good one to do. No real farm looking silo. Let me look around. This one's pretty cool. It's a shame that it's not interactable, because this definitely should be. Yeah, the Sierras. Yeah, that'd be a cool one to do. I'd have to look up like a topographical map and see what it looks like. Those are pretty tricky. I was able to do Tehachapi and like the Cone Pass and all these things because I actually lived in that area, so I know what it's like firsthand. So I still use some topographical stuff, but it's just easier when you know the terrain. You've seen the terrain. So I don't think I've really made a map yet to where I didn't know the terrain somewhat firsthand. Even the coastal route from Simi Valley up through Slow and all that, I even knew that firsthand. So it helps. So I think what we'll do here is I'll make another farm, but this one will be a corn farm. Field decoration. So we'll go big again. Corn. Start a little closer to the road this time. And we'll take it right on into the city, why not? Go out this way with it. Actually, let's get rid of that. Time consuming. How are you guys liking my other maps? If you've played them. I think I got what? Southern California, the giant one. That one is probably I don't know. I like them all, personally. The LA to San Diego. That one probably took the most effort, by far. There's a whole lot of like real things I tried to implement in that one. Alright, so we got that. Coat it with some paint. So this map, when it's done, it'll have all the track laid like my other maps. But you get to choose the railroad. I'll have routes. You can always choose to make your own. When I mean routes, I mean station stops, all that good stuff. I'll try to figure out a good and realistic way for it all to kind of work together. You'll start with a decent amount of money, because it's hard to make this concept work if you don't have a decent amount of money to start with. Alright, so we got the agriculture. I appreciate it, Justin. I definitely put in a lot of time and effort. Have any of you played Mashinki? I think I'm saying it correctly. That's a game I was thinking about picking up and getting into, but I don't really know anybody who has it. So, alright, so we can get this going. Freestyle industry, let's go with output. Let's go with 400. Grain. So we'll put this right here. So if you lay a station down, well, I'll lay the station down. He'll connect right to it, no problem. Get rid of some of this grass. A lot of work going on around these silos, I imagine. Let's give it kind of a once over. Alright, that looks pretty good, huh? Not really digging the multiple silos since they look the same, but we don't have one big silo. Alright, what else can we do? What do we got going on? Guess we can go back to the industries. Let's go back to the future. 1980. There we go. So I'd like to have a custom rock quarry. Don't need your tip, bruh. I just want, yeah, so we'll go with that. Rocks. Output level. Yeah, we'll go 1200. Yep, okay. Where should we put this? Thinking maybe up against this mountain right here. What if we kind of put it up high? I could do this. Let's flatten out some terrain a little bit here. Alright. Wow, it still wants to take out that much. Jeez. Take out some more. So we'll go like right here. And what I'll do is bring this kind of back out. Likewise. Do that. Let's clear some trees. Okay, that's the corner of it, so we'll go in like that. That's the other corner. Alright. Come out like this. And around. Then we'll go a little bit higher. Like that. Make it look a little bit more than just the industry. That's what I like to do. Alright, let's go this way. What I'll do is go in with it a little bit like that. Okay, so you need that for the road. So we'll go out with it. We'll leave it like that. We'll smooth it out a little bit so it doesn't look so janky. So you'll have to climb up to it to get to this. Also, one thing I like to do is I'll get a freestyle industry, put input amount, input, I like turning all these down so it's not as noticeable. And go like that. Whoops. It's grain. Got some new sound effects. Fuel. We all need fuel around here. So now it takes fuel and it puts out stone. Paint tools. Go to gravel. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just want that look. I was working on a Western map for a bit. I need to finish that up. I think it's mostly done, but it's pretty cool. I was really happy with some of the things I was able to do. I made a pretty cool 1800 style coal mine. So that was pretty neat. So I'll have to make that priority. I think you guys would enjoy it. Alright, we'll go back to the assets. Get the trees back where they should be. Haven't added trees down in the valley yet just because I like to be able to see what I'm working with. But there'll probably be some trees. That helps it, you know, look a little better, huh? Let's see what else we can do. Got some dozers. See if we can get it on the ground. Standard, there we go. Now can we change the height? The guy's standing and his head's coming through the cab. Wish you could work water better in this game. Yeah, it'd be really nice if you can have like rivers that aren't sea level. So you can make some like cool mountain canyons with water flowing downhill. That would be really nice. Western map was looking great. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Like I said, I need to revisit that for sure. Let's get a little stronger. There's a little bit more grass than we need. Oh yeah, that's way too much grass. It's all in the details, fellas. And I'll repaint these cliffs. Because they're looking a little not too great at the moment. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah, I think that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Do you approve of that? The Old West map, is it ready? No, it's not ready. It's pretty close. I just need to finish it up. I've just been, priorities, life stuff. But I'll try to get around to that. I think it turned out really good. I think it'll be a lot of fun for you guys. Whoops, I painted over there. This game does that sometimes. This is technically concrete wall, but it looks better to me than the cliff texture, so I'm using it. This is something I take advantage of a lot. I'm trying to make really detailed stuff. Mixing textures, any kind of cliff faces or like immediately next to the railroad tracks. Doing this type of stuff. So, just use all of it. That's gravel, gravel 3. Let's see what this looks like. Now that's more of a dark gravel. Let's go over here. It says it's asphalt, but it looks a little different than that. Just give it a little touch up so it's not just the same looking stuff everywhere you look. The fact of the matter is there's different types of rock. Kind of spills out all over the place too. Turn that down, turn this up. Kind of break up the monotony, make it look a little bit more realistic. See, in a few minutes, I actually got to do something for work real quick. It should only take me about 5 minutes, but just hang in there. I just got to jump on my phone, do some stuff real quick. Won't take long. You'll probably hear my alarm go off in a few minutes, because if I don't got an alarm, I'll forget, and that's not good. Alright, that looks pretty good. What else can we do? Eh, screw it. Let's put an old mine up here, huh? Make it real big. Let's see. Let's go like that. Mine 2. Oh, I see. It's just a little darker. Mine 3. Same kind of thing. Actually, mine 4. Yeah, we'll go with mine 4, actually. Man, these sound effects. Holy cow. Haus. German for house. Boiler. That's weird looking. It's a mining cart. That's pretty cool. Put it right there. Why not? Some track. Really would like to see some more of these building mods. I think that's one area that this game lacks a little bit in. Okay, we got some big old haulers right here. Like that. Yeah, an electric train. That'll be up here. Wagon Santa Fe. Pool. Wow, that pool takes up a lot of room. Wow. A slide. That's great. Hey. Everything's in German. That's hilarious. I can't read German. That's cool. It's a tent. Yeah, some of these buildings are awesome. Like this one. That'll be in the industrial area for sure. Tent Palace. I'll have to make this an industry somewhere. Bunch of little details. I usually do all the big stuff and then I do details a little later on. And yeah, you got these cool old houses. And there's my alarm. Alright, I'll be right back. I apologize, it'll only take me a second. Oh, work, work, work. Gotta pay the bills though. Alright, I'm almost there. Be a little longer than I thought, but shouldn't be too much longer. All right, back to the important stuff. Gaming. Just kidding. Work's more important. All right, what do we got going on here? I like some of these ruins. This will make it look real nice. Down here. Just give it some detail, kind of like how there used to be, maybe like this mine's been around like a long time. There's a road right there, so we'll give that some space. Alrighty. Go that way. I want to make sure I get like similar spacing with it. And we'll leave it good right there. Yeah, you had a call for work the same time as me, that's funny. Yeah. Yeah, the fun stuff. What else do we got here? We got that. That right there. Oh yeah, these hangers are sweet. Let's put a gas station up here. Yeah. Yeah, these are sweet. Look at that. What does it say? 4.5 meters. Alright. Just kind of picking through right now. When I do industries, I take my time and I really look through everything. Because there's always, like, you would never expect it. Like, there's always something that could fit or make it look more detailed, come more to life. You don't even know it. Like this little building. We'll put that right here. Put another one right here. We'll flip it around. Actually, let's put it on this side. So we could probably put something right here. Just like that. Let's get that old kind of mining look. This mine is more modern, so it fits. Another thing I think I'll do right here. Pull up the train a little bit. Since we're next to this box, and I'll smooth it out. And we're next to the loading platform, so you're going to have some spillage. Leave that one the way it is. Great detail. I forget the name of the guy that makes these mods, but he's by far the best. So shout out to you, whoever you are. These will definitely work. One like right there. Like an old spool, like right here-ish. Oh yeah, gotta put it across. Make a little platform right here at the tab. First, let's get rid of. Then we go back to assets. Man, my brain is working slow today. Holy moly. We're in 111. Yup. What else? So many cool little items and details like this I can put down here at the firm. Because you haven't been watching. I got this down here. Right there. A little bit of trash. Let's put that right here. It's a Von Wagen. It's the family camper. Put that right there. That's a giant antenna. It's a loader. I'll definitely use that for something. I gotta remember that. Some wood. They would definitely have wood down here. Put it right here on the side of the house, like where they would have it. Crane. They have a crane somewhere around here. Yeah, they probably would, huh? Let's put that right here. What I'll do is I'll extend the tracks. So it'll be like maybe they're bringing in tools or equipment or building materials and they got a crane to offload it. Playground. I should make a map where nothing makes sense. There's just random items everywhere. A bank. It's definitely not a bank, but it is German. Alright. What else could we add to this? Not the best looking buildings in the world, but use them for something. Maybe put one like right here. Oh wow, that looks weird. What about the color? Definitely not that color. Or that color. Looks like this is our option right here. Then we'll go over here, get some dirt. Try to find something that matches up with the road. Nope. Nope. I just have to, yeah. Like to find that dirt color. Nope. 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 Yeah, that's a nice little intermediate. And it's still kind of funky. I'll go with that color, that's a little better. I'll probably come back and change it at some point. Alright, back to assets. Truck assets. Put some classic trucks out here. Alright. The big boy. Is it bigger than this one? It's the same. Let's see. Sitting there waiting to get used. Cool if there's a gravel road, because then we could easily make it look even better, but there just isn't. I think the best we could do is cobblestone. Well, anyways, I think this is a good start for the mine. I'll probably add some more detail at some point. Let me run through it while I'm on it real quick, though. Some spool wiring. You'll definitely see that around a mine. And some beams. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Put that up here. Make it a big boy. Yeah. I'll put another one down here, like it's just not being used anymore. See, that's why you always want to look. I want to be patient when it comes to detail. Scaffold. Alright, what's this crap? Let's see if we made it mega big. Yeah, that's a big container. Yeah, let's just have a bunch of fish out here. Definitely gonna have some barrels. Refinery. Be nice to find like a fuel tank. Like a big old tank. I'm gonna jump on down to the farm real quick. See if there's anything we could do around here. Some hay. Hey! Let's make a giant hay pile. Yeah. Put that right there. this. Make it smaller though. Right there. Silo. Doesn't really fit the part. Quarry, so this is what the guy used to make that mod for the most part. Oil. Steel. Hmm. If I put it right here. Boom. That looks decent. Alright, here we go. Here's some tanks. Go back up here, the mine. See what else we got. Excuse me. Let's put this right here. And this one. Let's put it right here. Not bad. Still kind of empty looking, but it's better. It's better. Do here. Alright, so we got the road going to the mine. Okay, so we got the quarry. Let's do a save. I haven't saved in a minute. Short line railroad. Alright. That looks pretty good from a distance. Pretty happy with that. Alright, let's see. What other things did I want to incorporate? Like a refinery would be cool. Put a refinery on this side of the road. Not too good at building refineries, but we're gonna wing it. Just like the placement of everything is kind of weird. Like this, I don't even know what that is. It's like some weird building. Alright, let's this will be like an oil field out this way. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Have some oil derricks out here. Let's see. Let's get rid of this one. It's like hideous. Hideous! Yeah, why not? Let's put one of these here. Wow, these sound effects or something. This would look good up here. And that. Blue Blur McHugh, what's up? If I said that right. Let's see what else we got here. These ones are kind of lame. I'll put this across the street. Like this. See how they did this. Okay, I see how they do it. Those of you that just joined, just making a new custom map. This one is going to be different from the other ones I've made so far. If you haven't seen the other ones, look at my profile, Go Rodeo Gaming on Steam. Got quite a few mods for this game on there already. Just trying to make some detailed industries, make it fun. Make it nice and fun for y'all. Likewise. So that looks pretty good. What else could I do? Train Simulator 3 to have a world builder. Well, they have the computer version of that game that has a really good world builder. So I'm thinking about maybe looking into that. The new one just came out. Train Simulator 2022. It's pretty good. I mean, for what people are saying, not a whole lot different from Train Simulator 2019, so you might as well just pick that one up. But, yeah. Let's see if we can get this pretty spot on. I think that looks pretty good. So we'll have rail come in this way. I'll make a more detailed loading platform. So that looks good. Let's see what else we got here. There we go. Looks like a bunch of oil spilling everywhere. I like utilizing this. I'll add some soil just to kind of make it look a little bit better. And voila. A pretty good looking oil refinery in my opinion. For here will be a chemical refinery, I guess. And then we'll go here. Output. Go with level 4 one. Oil. Put that like right here. Yeah, that looks good to me. Rock quarry farm. Oil. Let's go through the industrial list and see what else we can do. Logging. Those are the basics. Okay. So let's go to this recycling plant. We'll put that near a city. Put that over here somewhere. I'll put it like right in the middle. Get rid of that. I like embedding some industries here in the city centers. Just give it a little bit of character. put on a higher level. Let's put on 3 for now. Alright, what else do we got? Lumber. Got rail connection. Should we do logs? 2 lumber. Captain Ron, it would be best to just look up my Steam profile. If you go on our YouTube homepage to About, there should be a link, or you can just try searching Goat Rodeo Gaming in Steam. That would be a way to look it up. Or go under saved games, or look up Southern California, Tehachapi Loop. If you find Tehachapi Loop, you can find that map. And then click on my profile, go through my profile and see all the mods and stuff. Whichever way works best. Think about putting a logging place up here. What do you guys think? Should I put a logging place up in the mountains? And then maybe I'll put the lumber place down here. I think that would be a good idea. Let's see, what kind of road does it have? It's got that kind of road, alright. Yeah, Captain Ron, I made the Tehachapi Loop route from Bakersfield to Mojave. I made a giant map of Southern California, including the Port of Long Beach, all the way to past Barstow if you're heading north. If you're heading east to west, I got Simi Valley all the way to Beaumont, California. So it's a huge map. I made the somewhat realistic rail yards for the old SP Taylor yard, West Colton. I forget, I haven't played that map in a while. I got the Cone Pass, Beaumont Hill, a lot of good stuff. Then I have San Diego to Los Angeles, so that coastal route. Keep in mind you can utilize other forms of transportation, not just railroad, but the railroad aspect of it is what I focus on since I'm a former railroader. So, yeah, I think you'll really enjoy that stuff. So we'll put the lumber mill right there's. Cut in railroad line right there. And then 6-line diamond crossing. Since it's extremely busy industrial area, good idea. I mean, yeah, if you want to, when I make my maps, since I used to work for the railroad, I like trying to make them realistically. I've never seen a 6 mainline wide track before. So I keep mine double track, maybe triple track, and I just really try to take advantage of using the signal configuration. You can do signal configuration to where you can have a really busy main line and only have 2 tracks, and it'll keep it going, flowing pretty good as long as you do it right. So it just kind of takes some tinkering with. So me personally, that's the way I would go, but it doesn't have to be like that. So what else can we do? So let's go here. We're gonna have a portal on this end because we're gonna have a main line. Main line, a main railroad that runs, follows the river. We'll have a portal on this side as well. Then we'll have a branch line that comes off into the valley, so you can service all these different things. So let's go to the portal. Let's figure out what we want to do. So typically what I do is I go to here, go to the Freestyle Industries, go with output. We're going to go pretty high on the output. And we're going to go with goods. Goods is always important. So we have goods. Tools, fuel. So I kind of bounce back and forth, so I apologize if that gets annoying. I'm just kind of thinking on the fly. I have a general idea in my head, but so like with fuel, we're going to have a oil output there. So I want to put a refinery somewhere else. I think what I'll do, just to kind of make this a little bit more to do, I'll make this coastline kind of extend this way a bit. Maybe put a little town out this way. Go like that. Hey, James is back. I'm gonna extend this, smooth it out so it doesn't look so bad. What I'll do here is we will have basically like a road that simulates that it goes to another, it keeps going. Let's try that. We'll have a road that comes through like this. Okay, I'm gonna go back here. We're gonna put our refinery right here. Actually, I think what I'll do real quick is we'll make a square. That's a little bit too big. We'll make like almost like a little dock for it. Alright, so now we got the refinery. I'm gonna flip it around just to make it a little bit cooler. It'll look nice with the train pulling up and loading on this dock type thing. Input on, auto upgrade. And also, if you want, you can take advantage of shipping. Alright. I like the river. Thank you. I appreciate it. I tried to try to take a lot of different things into account to make one good map. I like to try to add some rivers or lakes or whatnot. Intersection there. And then I will add, and I wanted to make a little town over here as well, so let me finish this road actually real quick. Yeah, an old wooden broken bridge across the river would be cool, but they don't really have assets like that, at least that I've found for this game. So we'll leave the road like that. If you guys got any town names, throw them in the chat, and I'll name a town after what you want it to be named. Just make sure it's appropriate, please. Alright. That looks pretty cool. When will I release this on the workshop? I don't know. Um, Whenever it gets done is when I'll do it. I'm gonna kind of take my time with it. I've learned to not try to rush, even though I want to get it out as soon as I can so I can play it for myself. If I take my time, it'll just be that much better. So that's the plan. Alright, so we got the oil, which can go to here, which they can produce fuel for everything. I'll probably put a little fuel industry here too, just to kind of cover us on that side in case we're not able to get a whole lot of fuel coming out of that refinery. Set it at like 400, so it won't be that great, but whatever. So we got, oh, that's goods as well. Whoops. So we got goods. Alright, let's try this again. Forgot you gotta change it, duh. Alright, so we got fuel. Bluestone Valley? That's a pretty good name. Let's name this Bluestone. Whoops. Since this is the big city of the valley. Specoa? Is that how you say that? Where's that located in the world? Right, so we have a way of making steel. So let's have a steel input. Put as much steel as we want into this portal. Alright. So that's kind of the tricky part of all this is trying to make sure all your industries work together. Kind of suck to put up a bunch of stuff and then there's can't put them in somewhere else. Food processing plant. Oh, where should you go? Let's go out here. Tuck you away in this last little bit here. So, we got somewhere for the grain to go. I'll also put a grain input out here. Input, yeah, let's go with 900. Let's go with grain, so this will be the other portal. A lot of this will make sense once I get farther into the map making process. No, this isn't a passenger line, but you can incorporate passenger service through the valley right here is what I'm thinking. You could also run it out to here if you wanted to. Basically, we're going to have a main line runs through here. Now that we got industries, that's one portal is what I call it. It's basically like if the line were to keep running off the map. So this is like a run through line. Here, we're going to have a branch line that splits off. It's going to run down to all these different industries. I'm going to make an industrial park. So there's going to be a pretty good sized group of industrial buildings, all with interactable custom industries. So that'll be cool. Still figuring out where I'm going to put that. So basically the idea is you're going to have a bunch of little switchers, locals, yard jobs in this valley, working all these industries, and then it's all going to help the surrounding cities and feed into the main line to where the cargo that comes out of this valley or into this valley then gets distributed onto the main line and goes to one of the two different portals. So the idea is to run it like a real railroad, right? You have main lines and then you have branch lines that run off and go into valleys like this, or just some sort of industrial epicenters where you bring in cargo and bring out cargo, and then it feeds back into the main line and goes wherever from there. So that's the idea of this map. So historical passenger line somewhere, yeah, that would be really neat. That's a good idea. Have a pretty cool map. It's all big cities. And the idea is just to try to grow the cities as big as possible. I think I'm pretty close to being done with that one, so I'll have to upload that at some point too. I got a lot of maps that are unfinished, but that are pretty close, so I just felt like doing this one today. So this is a new one I'm starting on. I like the concept of it. If you check out my LA to San Diego map, I have some pretty cool spots on the map where there's some industrial parks. Like I recreated the Los Angeles Southern Pacific 4th Street yard, which used to switch out a bunch of industries right there against the LA River, so I recreated that, and it turned out really good. So that's what this industrial park is going to be like in this game, but way more. It's going to be a lot bigger, a lot more interactive. So, do I have a Discord? Yeah, we do have a Goat Roto Gaming Discord. Don't really use it too much though. But now that I'm making videos again, I took a break for quite some time. So now I'm back. If you have any questions or anything like that, yeah, join our Discord, put it in there, and I'll start checking it more often. Glad you brought that up. I almost forgot that I had a Discord. So one thing that would be cool is I want output. Have some coal. We'll put coal input on this side so you can run coal trains on the main line at least. This is kind of, I'm kind of theming this back east. It's kind of the idea, back east. And then maybe this valley is kind of a little bit Midwest themed. So a lot of coal back east, so that's why I want to add this. input. Actually, did I put, is this an output on this side? Yep, just wanted to double check. So you could run some good sized coal trains through here as well and make some money. The link expired. Huh, that's weird. Seems like that happens a lot. I'm not sure why. It's like your Discord link changes so often. It's the weirdest thing. If you go on Discord, you could search us. Goat Rodeo Gaming. Should be on there. Alright, what else could we do? Plastics. Yep, we can do that. I feel like that should go over here too. Kind of have like a chemical themed area. I think I'll put that right here. It's kind of cramped. Maybe like right here. I give the oil field some room, but I also, yeah, I'll put it like right here. Oh. I think we need to put this somewhere else because that would be a little too easy since to make plastic you need oil. Forgot about that. About right here. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, I'll probably put it right here. Maybe give it a little bit more room. So the idea is I'm going to lay down all the track, all that good stuff before this is uploaded. So I'll probably have like little yards throughout. So you'll kind of round up some cargo from this area, run it into a yard. Another train can take that cargo, round it up into an area, run it back to that yard, and then maybe we have just one kind of train that goes all the way that and interchanges with the main line, and that train gathers everything else too. So we're gonna have like what you would find in this valley is you'd find probably little 3, 4, 5 track yards where you kind of, or there's locals that work within an area, and then out of those yards there's like what you would call a hauler, and a hauler's basically rounds up cargo and hauls it to the next yard or the next main line interchange to a yard. So that's kind of the idea. So we're going to see how it works. Got 2 industries here. Tools factory. I think that we'll put that out here at Bluestone. Yeah, we'll put it right here. Yep. Not far enough. that. We just got these two roads going out right here. Alright. That one's connected. What do you guys think? Are you digging what I'm making so far? Got any suggestions? Put that right there, make it look a little bit more legit. Probably put a lot more farming fields at some point. All along here, here, in between cities probably. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and put a logging place up here. So this you can utilize trucking, or you could put rail up to here. Old refinery, yeah, pretty much is what this is supposed to be. It's going to produce oil. Over here is just a static industry. It's not interactive at all. Just thought it'd be cool to have, yeah, a little bit of like a refinery looking area. Alright, so we got logging place up here. I feel like it should be outside of the city a little bit because it's going to expand and that wouldn't be smart. Whoa, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. So we will make a road. Yeah. Whoa, what's going on with you, road? This game would be so amazing if it had multiplayer. Oh my goodness, can you imagine? How great. Hoping that'll be the next thing that they try to work on. Alright. Kind of a cool little mountain road you gotta use to get to it. I'll make the trees real heavy up in here. There's one treed in road. And one thing I like to do is make it square. And I'll go like this. So you'll see why I do this in a second. Wrong one. Or maybe that's the right one. Let's go back. Shingle oak. Very strong. And we'll go right here. So it looks like that we got some new trees growing back, right? Because when they log, they replant. Like it's basically what's called a tree farm. So we're making it look like they're growing back some trees. Then we'll go over here, common hazel. So I need to erase some more. Go out like that. Go back to paint. Paint this whole area. Now we have intermediate, so they're a little smaller, they're still growing. And then right here, we'll leave this the way it is, like they just logged it. So, alright guys, well I think I'm going to call it here. I need to eat some lunch, do some stuff, do a little recap real quick. Got our portals, I'll add more cargo to each portal. We added a little town over here, an oil refinery. A little coastal town, so that'll be cool. I'll probably add some detail, maybe another industry over here. We got our logging, and we got our lumber mill. Hey, look at that. Lumber goes to here, steel to make tools down here. Got fuel and tools to make steel. Got a grain farm so far, there'll be more. Got a food processing plant. Got oil, we got oil to plastic. Got input for fuel. Got our quarry. I will probably make like a cement type industry, which will take stone. I'll also probably have a input for stone in one of the portals. So it's coming along nicely. Still got some more work to do. I still haven't even started on the industrial park yet. So that's kind of going to be the main focus, but we'll kind of do that last. We'll add some more farming. But yeah, I think it's going to turn out really good. So stay tuned. Might be back on tomorrow doing more of this. Might not. Maybe I'll be streaming something else. I don't know. It's just kind of just going off feeling right now. If I feel like playing something, I'm gonna play it, and if I think you guys will find it interesting, I'll live stream it. So, anyways, guys, thanks for the nice compliments, and we'll see you next time.